Come on, this way. What's up, Carlo? How you doing, buddy? Good boy. Yo, what up, everybody? It's February 25th, 2026. Wednesday. Los Angeles, California. Weather's nice. Let's see what the stats are here. All right, so we got 82 degrees, 3:52 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we just arrived here at the park. We actually just came back from the dog park. And now we're here at the lake. So Carlo's getting a daily double of adventure today. Usually I'll take him to one or the other, but a couple times a week I'll take him back to back from the park and the lake. So, I mean, it's a nice day, so why not? I mean, I walk him in the mornings and the evenings anyway, so he's always out and about. But what's up, everyone? Hope everyone's having a good day today. We're about to take a nice leisurely stroll around the lake right now. This is Carlo's world, and we're just living in it. So this is Carlo the husky. He's 4 years old. He's going to be turning 5 April 20th of this year. So we'll be having a nice fifth birthday party. He's utilizing his weapons of grass destruction, which are his paws. The weapons of grass destruction are in action. Hey, what's up, Jenny? I kind of got a headache right now because I had a bunch of I had a pile of paperwork. I was cleaning my office, and I have like a pile of paperwork that needs to be like shredded, but I don't have a shredder. I've been meaning to buy a shredder, but I don't really use it that often. But I guess the paperwork stacked up to where like I needed a shredder. So what I did was I just threw the pile of paperwork in my barbecue and burned it all. But I think all the smoke gave me a headache. But hopefully walking around with some fresh air over here will make it better. Yeah, but I think I could buy a shredder at like Office Depot for $20. I just gotta get it. We're just following Carlo right now. He's lead dog. He's leading the way. He made some new friends today at the dog park, though. It's crazy because at the dog park, you could just go like at different times and it's like a whole new crew of dogs. So I went a little earlier than I usually do, and it was like a different crew that was there. But everyone's nice. All the dogs are friendly. What's up, Carlo? Hey, what's up? What's up, Caleb? How you doing? What's broken? Come on, this way. Oh, wait. Guess he wants to pee on this trash can real quick. He psyched me out. All right, let's go this way. Come on. Feels like summer. Yeah, we're over here in Los Angeles. We got the sun nice and bright. See, what time is it? Yeah, 3:56 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So probably not another couple hours until sunset. I forget when time changes. What is it? Spring forward? I think we're approaching the spring forward where we gotta forward it about an hour. Hey, what's up, Christian? Shout out to Germany. How's it going out there? Good to hear from you. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, just me and Carlo the husky just strolling around the lake for the next hour or two. Some nice looking cactus right here. Some nopales. What's up, Carlo? Come on, let's roll. Let's go, pal. Let's go. Let's go see what's up with the ducks. Got a dude over here seizing the day, getting some good fishing in. Come on, let's roll. Yeah, Carlo's shadow looks like the wolf from that movie The Gray, starring Liam Neeson. That's a good movie. I'm gonna have to revisit that movie, The Gray. Hey, what up, Scott? How goes it? Come on, let's roll this way. Yeah, Shadow looks like the big bad wolf. It's the big bad wolf right here. His shadow looks like it has mange. What Carlo sees in the mirror, and what other dogs see. Oh yeah, they're barbecuing over there. Smells good. Even the ducks want some of that. Sure, if the ducks aren't careful, they might be thrown on the barbecue too. Come on, this way. Come on, let's go. Hey, how are you? Come on. This way. Let's go, let's go. These guys are thick right there. Some thick ducks or swans or whatever the hell they are. All right, buddy, let's go. There's plenty more grass. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lead dog, lead dog. Lead dog, let's go. Lead dog. Come on, let's go this way. Let's go out to the pier for a second. So this is, we started over there. Weather, can't complain about the weather. It's real nice. Come on, let's go. Hey, how's it going, Linda? Come on, let's go. Lead dog, lead dog. Hey, hello, Jackie Jennings. Just taking an afternoon stroll, a late afternoon, early evening stroll over here with Carlo the husky at the Great Lake of Los Angeles, aka Santa Fe Dam. It's more like a reservoir. Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? Yeah. Hey, what up? 3 more weeks until the Dodgers, huh?
Yeah.
Right on. You guys excited?
Yeah.
You think we're gonna get number 3?
I hope so. That'd be a nice T-shirt.
3-peat, huh?
Right, 3-peat. Right now it's 2.
Yeah, I think the last to 3-peat was like 26 years ago or something like that.
Who was it?
The Yankees.
That'd be nice. We're spoiled already.
Yeah. We've been making the playoffs every day
We're spoiled, man. We're good.
Yeah, for like the last 15 years.
Yeah. I wish my Niners were the same. Like the 49ers, we haven't had a win for 30 years.
Say hi, Carlo. Oh, he's cool. Yeah, he kind of, it's weird. He's like friendly, but you know, he has to put on that persona that like, yeah, he's a tough guy, you know. Oh yeah, go for it. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're just gonna take a stroll around the lake right here. Just pop out to the pier, get this nice view right here. But yeah, it's pretty much been the last 13 years, I would say, that we've made the playoffs like every year.
Yeah.
2013.
Yeah, that's good. You can wear gear year round. It's all good.
Yeah, I think the opening day is gonna be March 26th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're kind of, you know, it's hard to let go of football and
Yeah, the football season goes by fast. But before you know it, then it's same thing every year. Football season will be coming in no time in like August, September. It goes by fast.
Football's so awesome, though.
Yeah.
We just started new sport.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's kind of like a cold start, but yeah, we get into it.
Yep. Well, you guys have a good luck on your fishing adventure here.
You too, man. Appreciate it.
All right, brother. Have a good day.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Come on, Carl. Let's go. All right, so this is where the birds usually kick it. So now we're gonna go to the beach right now. All right, come on, Carlo. Let's go to the beach. You know what? Actually, change of plan. Let's kick it on this bench right here for a second and take a little smoke break. Brought my backpack today. It's full of my stuff. Come on, jump. Jump. Good boy. Yeah, I got my speaker with me, so we're gonna play some music, take a little smoke break, try to kill some time because it still looks like it's with the sun at that point. So I want to check out the sunset. So we probably got like another hour. Let's go to this next bench over here. Come on, this way. Let's go to the prime bench. Hey, that's what's up. Let's smoke it up. Once we get to that bench over there, well, I'm gonna pack a nice bowl right now. Futurici. Good to see you. What's up, Long Bong? How are you doing? No work today. I did have a job today actually, but the lady canceled on me, so turned out to be a day off. Let's kick it on this bench with these birds right here. Come on, jump up. This guy jumps like Michael Jordan over here. Hey, I'm not sure who sent the gift, but thank you. How do I check that out? Let me see here. Oh, hey, Long Bong, what up? Thank you. Thank you. Hey, what's up? What's up, Donna Jones? What's up, everybody? We're just having a nice leisurely hangout at the lake today. Nothing spectacular. But actually, at the end of the day, it is spectacular because having a nice peaceful day at your local park or lake, it's like what life's all about. So we're having a spectacular day at the lake today. Actually, let's see here. Let's get our smoke out. Some smoke, lighter. What else do I got in here? I haven't used this backpack in so long. I forgot what I even have in here. Oh shit! I got this little radio right here. Let's see if it works. Some opera. The chronic I got. Can't really see. Oh, for sure, long bong. That's a trip. I haven't seen this radio in years, and as soon as I turn it on, it's already like on a station with some Oh, come on.
That's music by Johann Strauss Jr., the lifeblood of Vienna. We heard the Vienna Philharmonic and Simeon Dichkov conducting here on Classical California.
Broadcasting from our studios in Los Angeles and San Francisco, Classical California is supported in part by the following sponsors. Road Stage Santa Monica presents Russian pianist Alexander Malofeev, stepping onto the world stage at 13 after winning the 2014 International Tchaikovsky Competition for Young Musicians. Malofeev's program showcases a constellation of composers, including Sibelius, Grieg, Prokofiev, Scriabin, and more. Don't miss his Broad Stage debut, a rare kind of quiet brilliance that fills a hall before the first note. Saturday, March 7th, Broad Stage, Santa Monica. Tickets and information at broadstage.org.
Focus Features presents Hamnet, the Golden Globe winner for Best Picture of the Year, and now nominated for 8 Academy Awards, including Best Actress Jessie Buckley and Best Picture of the Year. Now playing in theaters.
The place for classical music from our Golden State, all day and all night. Listener supported Classical California, 91.5 FM Los Angeles, and 99.7 FM in San Luis Obispo.
Good boy. Good boy. All right, what's up, everybody? Just went on a little smoke mission. Hey, what's up, Aloha Kitty? How you doing? Oh, yeah, I've noticed that. Hey, what's up? What's up, Christian Longbong? Oh yeah, PBS. Yeah, PBS is amazing. Love PBS. Yeah, I've noticed that too. With the messages getting erased. I remember writing a comment somewhere. It was just like a comment telling someone like, you know, like cool video or something. Like it wasn't even anything bad, and like just messages are just getting erased. I don't know. Maybe it's probably like some kind of glitch that they're fixing. Who knows?
Music by Antonin Dvorak. It's humorous.
I think I got to learn how to program this gimbal. So
Leonidas Kavakos, pianist Enrico Pace.
I got to learn how to like program this gimbal so it can like automatically like scan the horizon and certain points. What's up? What's up, Prakash? I'll just call you Cash. What's up, Cash? We got the real Cash Patel in the house. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Healthy, you know, it all like jives together. It all corresponds together, you know. Definitely like eating healthy, you know, exercising. I mean, it's kind of pretty simple if we all think about it, though. Eating healthy and exercising. So a lot of these corporations, you know, they've programmed us since like kids and our parents' parents, you know, to just like obey and consume. Just like that movie, They Live. It's like a Mario Brothers sun right now. It's nice and bright. Go, jump, jump. What's up, buddy? So yeah, did you guys see that State of the Union address last night from Donald Trump? That was brutal. I switched back and forth between that one and the real State of the Union, the People's State of the Union, which was much better. They actually talked about, you know, subjects that actually, you know, matter to the people. I've watched a couple of people's breakdowns of the State of the Union. The best one I've seen so far is from that dude, Jesse Dalmore. Oh shit, it's Carlo's homies right here. Hey Carlo, look, it's Alpha. Alpha in Hollywood. Huskies. So Carlo's homies just pulled up. Hey, what's up? What's up, Alpha? You want to go say what's up? All right. His husky homies are here. Oh, we got a surprise visit. Come on, let's go. Come on. Good boy. Hey, hey, easy, Carlo. Easy. Hey, how you doing, Angel? Good. Carlo, Carlo, that's your protege, Carlo, or you're his protege. Yeah, what's up, man? How you doing? Good, just hanging out. Yeah. Yeah, we got here like about half hour ago. Yeah, so we just posted up at this bench, taking a little smoke break, and then we usually walk around that way, and then come back and then check out the sunset over there. Yeah.
Usually just end of the park and then I'll come back.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, it's a little too hot right now because I don't want to get the rattlesnakes.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's the thing. I've been seeing the coyotes and the rattlesnakes over there.
Yeah,
so
once it gets warmer, that's when they start coming out. So
got you.
Gotta avoid that area.
Yeah, definitely. Can't afford no vet bills these days, man. It's whoa. Get their energy out for sure. Bye, Alpha. Good to see you, Hollywood. All right, later. That was Alpha. That was your homie Alpha. Carlo, that was your homie. Why are you trying to fight Alpha? Alpha's your homie, dude. All right, let's go catch up. Let's go catch up to Alpha in Hollywood. We'll walk behind him. Come on. This way. Come on, this way. Come here. Watch out. Watch your foot. There you go. All right, come on, this way. Orange chicken. That sounds pretty good. For sure. Some Chinese food. Yeah, you just inspired me. I was wondering what I was gonna get for dinner tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna get some orange chicken and some chow mein. I was thinking about getting some pizza. I haven't had pizza in a while. Sounds pretty good. See what happens. Okay. Looks like he's about to drop a nice he's gonna drop a nice trump right now. Hey, what's up? You have Jen Nia Chabuk. What's happening? For sure. Aloha Kitty. He'll drop a couple steamers, a couple Trump steamers. So shout out to all the. There's this. She gave a bunch of gift memberships. Amber Leslie. So if anyone's a Husky Pack member, thanks to Amber Leslie for the Carlo Husky lead dog. Husky lead dog. Come on, let's go. What, you want to go in the water? You want to go in the water? All right, go. Don't drink that. Hey. Don't drink that. Don't drink that. We got good water for you in the backpack. Whoa. Don't take me down. Come on, let's go. I'm gonna start collecting some life is better when you got rocks to skip in the water. I think when I was at the river, at the Colorado River last time, I found this like perfect rock. Looked like a UFO or something, but it was like the right size. That thing must have skipped like 24 times. It was like the world record rock skipping contest. Come on, let's roll. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Benson? Hey, doing well. Walking and talking. Can't complain. How are you doing? How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's doing well. How's everyone's weather where you guys are out, where everyone's at? What's your temperature where you're at? Over here in Los Angeles, we got about 82 degrees. Slight, very slight breeze. Nothing that won't blow any paperwork off the table, though. This is my opinion. I haven't really, you know what? Because usually we do the same walk around the lake, so we're gonna start doing more of that side of the lake and seeing what's up. But so far, this is the best. This is the best bench with the best views. It's like you got your own peninsula right here. The only thing this bench is missing is a barbecue, is a government approved barbecue. All right, come on, let's go. This way, this way, this way. Come on. That's hilarious. What's up, genius? Just for genius, that's hilarious. I feel you on that. Trump bullshit overload for real. I think that's probably why I got a headache, was from that State of the Union address he did last night. That was awful. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why, because, the husky dog, like this dog right here, he don't give a crap about what politicians are doing. Like dogs are happy just going on their walks, you know, getting their meals. So they're really living their best lives, you know. I mean, a lot of dogs are stuck in the dog pound, so hopefully they get rescued. But this dog right here brings me happiness, so we got to take care of him, you know. Takes care of you. Symbiotic relationship right here. Come on this way. But yeah, there's dogs that I haven't seen in years. Like I have friends who have dogs, and then like, you know, we haven't seen each other in a while. But whenever I see that dog, they always act. They're always so happy, like it's the first time they ever seen you. Dogs are awesome. That's how much of a breeze we got. So it's 82 degrees with a nice calm breeze. Go, go. He's gonna swim right now. Good boy. Oh, you got me all wet. Wow, Carlo, you took a big tip. That's hilarious. How'd that feel, dude? Felt good? I don't think he expected that water to be that deep right there. Because there's like a concrete like rim right here. And then if you go out, once you go out a few feet, it just goes deep, and I don't think he expected that. But he wants to go back for some more. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh man, I think you're gonna have to ride in the back of the truck for the ride home, buddy. For the ride back to your compound. Come on, let's go. So yeah, there was a hearing. There's like a few hearings I want to watch. I'm a live stream later some hearings. Do a little like watch and reaction watch party. But Donald Trump's nomination for the new Surgeon General had a hearing. I've seen some clips of it. It's definitely worth a watch. Yeah, she gets grilled. She's not even a doctor. Oh, he sees a squirrel right here. That's a standoff. Too fast. Too fast for you, buddy. You're never gonna get a squirrel, dude. It's funny, the squirrels here, they like all know him, so they kind of antagonize him. Come on, let's roll. Yeah, usually this parking lot in the summertime, this place gets packed. You can't really see from here, but we got a lot of snow on the mountains over there, like Mount Baldy. It's kind of hazy off in the distance, but we definitely do have a lot of snow over there. Hey, what's up, Kristen? Hey, yeah, what's up, Poland? Yeah, one of my best friends growing up through like junior high school, he was a Polish dude. Actually, his family, him and his brother, we were all homies. And they were actually like really good swimmers. I think they were like ranked like top 10 at that time in California for like high school swimmers. Yeah, those dudes are cool. I love yeah, I remember some of my best meals whenever I go to his house was from his mom. She was from Poland, but they'd cook up these like really good food. I love that culture. He sees another squirrel right here. What's up, Squirrely? What's up, buddy? Where's he at? There he is. He's hiding. What's up, squirrel? I got you. What's up, buddy? Don't mind Carlo. He's friendly. What's up, Obama? I don't know. I sensed his demeanor change once he pulled up in the chat. Anyways, hope you're having a good day. Come on, let's go. Come on. Hola, ¿cómo están? There's a place over here, the Arboretum. It's pretty nice over there. But yeah, the squirrels over there, they'll just go up to you, like if you give them like a nut or something, like a peanut. So I guess squirrels are they don't eat any meat, huh? They're just herbivores, or do squirrels eat meat as well? I think they just like forage for like nuts and whatnot. I gotta look that up. Los Angeles, California. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hose this guy down once we get back to the dog pound, to the dog compound. Yeah, I guess Polish people are good swimmers. Hey, I heard that Poland though. Poland isn't messing around. They're gonna go after everyone in the Epstein files. So yeah, it looks like the Polish government's gonna come through and bring back some law and order. What did I say? I heard somewhere a new chant. It's like, release the files, start the trials, and arrest the files.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, Sizzle? How you doing? Oh yeah, no, we go out every day, 3 times a day. Plus I gotta go to work, so the only times whenever I get a chance, I like to doom scroll. Not necessarily doom scroll, but try to share the message out there of the truth of what's really happening in this world with the whole MAGA movement and TPUSA brainwashing people into all their bogus crap. Plus, it's nice to troll the MAGAs back, but they're not worth the time and effort. But it's comedy to see their opinions. But yeah, I'm pretty hungry. We're gonna get some food and then get back to the compound / office and watch live stream because I want to watch this hearing of Donald Trump's nomination for the new Surgeon General. So I'll probably post up while I eat some dinner and watch that with YouTubeville. There's another squirrel over here, Carlo. Come on. Oh, there's a squirrel, buddy. You see him? Look, there's a squirrel. Look, you missed it. He's hunt mode. Did you see those fools, those MAGA politician nut lickers at the State of the Union? They were wearing like Donald Trump ties with a picture of Donald Trump's face on his tie. Like, how about that? There's politicians with ties of the president's face on it, and they were getting him to sign it. Those guys are pathetic. All right, we're gonna post up at this bench over here and catch this this sunset. And then he had the hockey team. I guess he had the U.S. men's hockey team, and he bought them all McDonald's. He got them all McDonald's. Shit, I got my tablet with me. I think I might bust it out while we watch the sunset and check out some politics right here. Fuck it. Let's see if the battery's charged on it. We'll check out Jesse Dalmore's breakdown of his State of the Union. Oh, for sure, Sizzle. Yeah, for sure, genius. All right, come on, Carlo, jump. Jump. Go. Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going on, man?
Good, how are you guys?
Doing well.
Right on, good, good.
Beautiful dog, man.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, what up, Carlo? I'll tie you up somehow. Tie you back. Or I'll tie you to my hip. You stay. I think you're trying to run off. Good boy. What's up, Carlo? Good boy. Let's check out the sunset. Oh yeah, the women's hockey team stood on business for sure. Oh, that's another one. Yeah, the Al Green. Al Green's MVP for that one. They were trying to rip the sign out of him. He has here I'll play it right now. He made he actually from the house floor today. He commented on that. So let's check that out. Hopefully my tablet has some batteries in it. I haven't turned this thing on in like a year. See what happens. It'll probably take a while for it to turn on. In the meantime, I'm gonna bust out my smoke. My propane and propane accessories. All right, I'm waiting for this thing to turn on so we could check out some politics. Carlo got a stick. Carlo shaking that booty for you guys. Oh yeah, I'm the same way. I'll ride my phones out until like they're just absolutely just goners. right, so this is all right, so this is the Al Green speech from today. Dang, I haven't turned this thing on in a year, and it still has 98% battery. That's wild. All right, so this is Al Green.
Problem and you're it. I'd like to address both. Let's start with the genesis of what occurred last night, and that genesis is a meme in some worlds, but it was actually something AI concocted, and it had President Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama being represented.
Yeah, my speaker died.
Portrayed as apes. I find this unacceptable, and a good many people of goodwill found it unacceptable as well. Well, as a person of goodwill finding this unacceptable, I wanted to do more than simply tweet something about it or write something about it. I wanted the president to know that people of goodwill will confront him and let him know that he's doing things that are unacceptable. It is unacceptable to portray Homo sapiens, especially persons of African ancestry, as apes, a little bit more than.
What the hell did I do?
In some worlds of the ape family, and a little bit less than a Homo sapien, something that's sort of in a twilight zone, maybe the missing link, if you will, where we're not the missing link.
All right, so this is Al Green right here,
as anybody else,
talking about last night.
and we're going to demand the respect that everybody else is accorded. This is not a world where you're going to relegate some human beings to a lower life form simply because it pleases you and a host of people
Going on here?
that you happen to communicate with.
Something's up with this. All right, give me a second, guys. In the meantime, we can watch this beautiful sunset together. For February 25th, 2026, Wednesday. It's 5:08 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Los Angeles, California. It's gonna be a short month, guys. Get your rent money ready. The 28th, Sunday's March 1st.
And you're it.
For 30 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and still I rise. And I rise, Mr. Speaker, a liberated, unbought, unbossed, fearless, unafraid Democrat. I rise, Mr. Speaker, with a special message, one that concerns events that transpired right here on the floor of the House of Representatives last night. I rise, Mr. Speaker, to speak truth to power and truth about power. To speak truth to power, you have to simply say to power, we have a problem, and let us solve the problem. But if you speak truth about power, you say, power, there's a problem, and you're it. I'd like to address both. Let's start with the genesis of what occurred last night, and that genesis is a meme in some worlds, but it was actually something AI concocted, and it had President Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama being represented as apes. portrayed as apes. I find this unacceptable, and a good many people of goodwill found it unacceptable as well. Well, as a person of goodwill, finding this unacceptable, I wanted to do more than simply tweet something about it or write something about it. I wanted the president to know that people of goodwill will confront him and let him know that he's doing things that are unacceptable. It is unacceptable to portray Homo sapiens, especially persons of African ancestry, as apes, a little bit more than in some worlds of the ape family, and a little bit less than a Homo sapien, something that's sort of in a twilight zone, maybe the missing link, if you will, where we're not the missing link. We're as human as anybody else, and we're going to demand the respect that everybody else is accorded. This is not a world where you're going to relegate some human beings to a lower life form simply because it pleases you and a host of people that you happen to communicate with. This is unacceptable. So right here, I sat on this row. I was over one seat away from the aisle, but when the president approached, I then approached the aisle. And when I approached the aisle, I wanted him to see a sign that I had that simply said, but it was truthful, I believe it was powerful. Black people are not apes. Black people aren't apes. And I flashed that for the president to see, based upon the way he turned away and tried to move briskly. It appears that he got the message, but did not want to embrace the message. And as a result of this, he made his way up to give his speech, and I continued to stand silently holding my signage. My signage was my means of silently protesting. There were other persons over in this area who were protesting, and they were doing it peacefully. They had on signage. It was displayed on a cap, is what I saw on one person. A cap, and it had language on it. These kinds of things are done in this chamber quite regularly. If someone thinks it's too often, I won't differ with them, but we'll all have to stop if we're going to stop. Some of us, every one of us, will have to behave in a similar fashion. Well, I stood there with my signage, and my colleagues became rather disturbed about it. I did not create a disturbance. I stood there silently. They created the disturbance. They're the people who grabbed and ripped my signage. They're the people who said things to me as I traversed the aisle and tried to make my way out of the chamber. They're the people who became rather rambunctious and behaved in some ways in an unacceptable fashion. So if there is to be some concern about who created the disturbance, then you have to look at the video and you will see. I'm saying this to you because I have heard a talk of someone wanting to censure me again. I have already been censured. This happened some time ago. And I have signage that I use to indicate that while I have been censured, my signage indicates that I have not been silenced. And I will not be silenced. Censured,
hey, what's up?
This is when
what's up, Jess Mona? Thank you for the
joint session of Congress.
Thank you for the laughing disco.
The president was indicating that he had a
That's
mandate,
awesome.
and I wanted him to know that he didn't have a mandate to cut Medicaid, Medicare, or Social Security. And I spoke up. I was seated in that very same area, and for this, I was removed and I was censured. But for this that occurred last evening, there should not be a censorship of me. If anybody is going to be censured, it should be the people who became so rambunctious as to create a disturbance. I didn't do that. I silently stood, and I would do it
Hey, what's
again.
up, walking in LA?
The first time when I
Yeah, I like these old school
the
radios.
president, it was with spontaneity. I did not plan this. I responded to this because I was concerned about Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security. And
It's a
well, I should
Westinghouse.
have been, because about $1 trillion has been cut from healthcare. And we are still fighting to get subsidies so that people can pay premiums that they can afford. This is a part of that affordability that the president refuses to recognize. But I did this with a degree of spontaneity. It was not planned. What I did last night was planned. But it was only planned after I did have a
Yeah, I think I
conversation
got on
with my
Amazon
staff and asked them to tell me why I should and
a
should
few
not
years back.
come over.
Probably for
We
like
had that
$10.
conversation, and I made the decision myself. My staff did not make the decision.
I miss
but
Radio
I welcomed
Shack.
their input, and I came here to behave as I did and engage in peaceful, silent protest. peaceful, silent protest. However, my colleagues caused it to metamorphose.
We're listening to
into
Al
something
Green
that was less
talk
than
about
what,
last night how he
some
got kicked
persons
out
would
of the State
call,
of the Union.
the standards that we've set for ourselves here in the House of Representatives. So I'm not going to give a long message today. I wanted to make this message clear such that people would understand that I believe in what I did. The president should not portray persons of African ancestry as apes. This is unacceptable given the history in this country of caricatures such as this being utilized against people of color at an earlier time. And the president would take us back to those ugly days when you could call black people N-words with impunity, when you could demand that black people show respect that was not deserved, when black people were relegated to the back of the bus, they were relegated to the balcony of the movie and the bottom of the jails. This is unacceptable. Black people are not going back, Mr. President. Black people are going to move forward with the rest of this country. And I'm giving notice today that we will not tolerate this level of injustice emanating from the highest office in this country, from the presidency. We will not tolerate it, Mr. President. I speak for a good many people of goodwill, of all hues, who have decided they will not tolerate it. Now, one final word on something else before I bring you to my closing. It seems to me that the news media, a good many, not all of the outlets, not all of them, but a good many of these major outlets have decided that they will determine when a problem that African Americans are having to suffer, they will determine when it is worthy of being televised, worthy of when it should be challenged, the problem itself should be taken on. And they will decide who is going to solve our problems. If we allow other people who, for whatever reasons, have a timeline that does not coincide with our suffering, then we do ourselves a disservice. We cannot allow some of these major news sources to decide when they will give us the opportunity to protest our problems. Those who would deny us this opportunity to engage in peaceful protest will only make it possible for other forms of protest to manifest themselves. This peaceful protest is an acceptable methodology by which problems can be brought to the attention of the public, they can be properly litigated, and they can be resolved. But not when you have a media, and there are many of them that would do this. And I'll tell you who they are so that there won't be any question about it. I know that they don't favor me because I talk not only to them, but about them. They're the same people, the same networks who are over in the Russell office building, over in the Russell office building, named in honor of a bigot and a racist. Richard Russell was a co-author of the Southern Manifesto.
What's up,
Richard
Gene?
Russell fought anti-lynching legislation. Richard Russell fought civil rights legislation. We should not honor a bigot and a racist by placing his name on a building paid for with taxpayer dollars. So who are they? They're the people who have themselves stationed above the statue of Richard Russell in the Russell Senate office building. They are CNN, they're MSNBC. Yes, they're two of the major components of this group of folk who don't respect us enough to move themselves from the Richard Russell office building, and don't leave Fox News out. These are the people who talk as though they are our friends, who give the impression that they want to see our problem solved, yet they're part of the problem over in the Russell Senate office building. CNN, MSNBC, no longer that, MS Now, and also Fox News. They are a part of the problem. And I speak truth not only to power. I told you I would speak truth about power. This is about them. And this is about what they're doing to prolong the suffering that we have to endure by having Richard Russell's name on the building and having them right there over Richard Russell in the rotunda dedicated to Richard Russell. How shameless are you? Why is it that you, who portray yourselves as the bearers of the torch of freedom, as the carriers of the words of liberty and justice for all, how can you station yourselves in that building all of these years and not make a to-do of it? You know you have the power to make the change come about. The Senate itself can do it, and you can influence the Senate. But rather than do that, you and the Senate, you're participants in the same cover-up of Richard Russell being the racist that he is and having taxpayers pay for his name on a building. So those are the people that I'm talking about, and there are others. But I just mentioned these three main characters in a sense because they are the ones that hold themselves out to be such great liberty-seeking people and wanting justice for everybody. Shame on you. You don't want justice for everybody. You just want to make the news for yourselves. I marvel at how news people have decided now that if the story is to be told, they have to make the news too. Just report the news. Tell the truth about what's happening over in the Russell Senate office building. But these are the people who want to decide when the problems of people of color can be solved and who will have the opportunity to solve them. And until they decide who it is that will have the opportunity to do this, it won't be done. Shame on you. Shame on you. Become the news people that you're supposed to be. Don't pick and choose. Just carry the news. And unfortunately, they have become so interwoven with the various parties that they literally are mouthpieces for one party or another. You're the news source. You're not mouthpieces for any political party, or you shouldn't be, but that's what you've become. Shame on you. Do you have no respect for the profession that you're supposed to represent? Now, as I come to my final close, sometimes I close more than once, and I'm being handed a note, so let me just see what my note says, so please forgive me. All right, I shall honor this request. I am honored to tell you that in my quest, which is not a quixotic quest, I see it as a noble calling. In my quest to bring some scintilla of justice to this cause associated with the president, representing former president and first lady as persons who are less than Homo sapiens, maybe a little bit above the primates, but still not the human beings that other people happen to be. In my quest to do this, it has become very clear to me, very clear, that people of goodwill do not want to see us continue down the path that we are currently traversing. People of goodwill want to see us unite and deal with the great issues of our time. But you can't deal with the great issues of the time if you have a president who is continually ignoring the norms, ignoring the rules, ignoring the Constitution. When you have a president who has decided that he can go to war at will without conferring with the Congress, who would allow a president to speak for 435 people? Who would allow him to have this awesome power to determine for the millions of people in this country, hundreds of millions of people in this country, that we go to war when he says we go to war? This is totally unacceptable and it is unconstitutional. The president does not have the authority to unilaterally declare war. He has to consult with the Congress. Well, there's a reason why he's not consulting, because there are too many pusillanimous politicians in Congress. People who have decided that they will bend the knee and kiss the ring. There are people who are afraid to speak not only truth to power, but truth about power as well. That you won't speak truth to power. I guess it's far-fetched to assume that you'll speak truth about power.
Oh yeah, for sure, Sizzle.
So the
You and
president
me
has
both,
assumed
and
the
300 million more
responsibility of Congress
Americans.
to declare war. He does it because Congress has been on the sidelines, not by accident, but with intentionality. They have just decided, and when I say Congress, I really mean my Republican colleagues. So Democratic colleagues, please understand, this does not refer to you. My Republican colleagues know that I'm speaking the truth. They know that the president should not be declaring war without us. Maybe there would be a majority of us who would say, yes, let's go to war. But until that happens, we have to assume that there's not a majority of us saying it, and the president cannot assume that he can, on his own volition, just declare.
Hey, I heard that word too.
But this is the kind of president that we have.
Good ears.
So difficult to deal with
Pusillanimous.
some of these other issues concerning affordability when you have
I'm gonna add that to my word of the day.
The separation of
On my
powers.
Webster's dictionary.
He doesn't believe that courts have the ability to make judicial and judicious decisions. He thinks that if they don't agree with him,
All right, sounds
they're
good.
wrong.
If you
And
find
if they
out,
are wrong, he believes
let us know what you
that
find
they can
out.
be impeached. And it took the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court to remind him that he does not have that level of authority, that he must recognize the court's authority as a separate branch of the government, the judiciary, and he has to honor the decisions or he can appeal the decisions. It took the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court to influence him. I assume he was influenced by the Chief Justice.
Got another
to get
15
him
or
to
20
stop
minutes
flouting
until the.
court orders.
I'm
And
gonna
that's
sit
what
here.
he does. He flouts the orders of courts.
I'm gonna sit right
So
here and watch the sun
he
go down.
disrespects Congress's right to declare war. He disrespects the power of the judiciary to make decisions, and if you
Yeah, it's nice
with
today.
them to appeal. But he also disrespects the notion that the Constitution provides
Those are all
something called due
chemtrails, though.
process. The right to be able to simply raise your hand and say, "Hey,
We get bombarded
the
with
wrong guy.
chemtrails
I'm not the
year
person
round
you're
in Los
looking for.
Angeles.
I'm not the person who performed this dastardly deed. That's not me." Well, he just believes that if he thinks you're it, then you're it, and you can be.
I saw a
summarily,
video.
removed from the streets of this country.
I saw a video
by
of some
persons
guy.
in military regalia with a mask and little identity.
I saw a video of I think it's hard to find. Might have got scrubbed from YouTube. But some dude, he confronted one of the pilots that flies one of those planes. And the guy was like all secretive and he like ran away. But yeah, for sure, chemtrails are a thing. I mean, there's just no way. You see these planes just flying around just like randomly. I mean, they say it's like, probably some of them could be some condensation or whatever, but yeah, I follow some stuff about chemtrails. That's one of the that's one of their tools in their playbook. Keep all the people dumbed down and not utilize their third eye. That's why they put fluoride in all the water. But it's funny because RFK Jr., he hijacked like all the real notions, but then they hijack it and then they add some quackery to it to make them sound dumb. But yeah, RFK Jr., that guy's not qualified. But yeah, because we had a storm last week, and the skies were like for like 2 or 3 days, they were like nice and blue, fresh air. But now we get these chemtrails. So we're only halfway through this Al Green speech. I'm gonna play the rest of it
Vacation.
while we enjoy this sunset.
Taken to some distant place, locked up, family, friends don't know where you are because this president believes that you are somehow
Hey, what's up, Christian?
a criminal.
Someone
that has
lacking
breached
courage
some
or
code
showing
of his, not necessarily the
contemptible
law,
timidity.
given the way he
Oh, okay.
understands the law, and
That's
you
a
should be
good
taken
word.
away. So when you have all of these things happening, and then you couple this with the way he demeans people, stood right there at the podium in the joint session of Congress and called members of Congress lunatics. Well, when he does all of these things, it is difficult to deal with affordability. It's difficult to deal with the housing crisis.
Thanks,
it's
Sizzle
difficult
and
to deal
Christian
with,
for
what's happening not only in the stock
information.
market, which he seems to celebrate and appreciate, but also what's happening in the supermarket. Most of my constituents are more concerned about
pretty much,
the prices in the supermarket than
the
the
MAGA
prices in the
GOP
stock
right there,
market.
in a
They're
nutshell.
concerned about the necessities.
I wonder
of
how
life,
you would say it,
not their
like as
ability
a
to
they
store away
term.
something so that they can have
They're all
a better
pusillanimary.
quality of life by virtue of playing what we call the stock market. We have a responsibility to address all of these other issues, but this president distracts us from them. He prevents us from resolving them. And as a result of doing this, he is as much to blame for any of these problems associated with affordability as anybody else in this country. In fact, he's more to blame when you realize that the Supreme Court had to tell him that a tariff is a tax, and it's a tax on the American people, and that he doesn't have the authority to impose these taxes. I mean, he's got lawyers that are supposed to be advising him if he doesn't know. But most people assumed that if you are going to tax something coming into the country, into the hands of a person who's in this country, and you put a tax on it, they call it a tariff, but when you put this tariff tax on it, that this person is either going to pay it himself to get the product into the country, or the
Grand Old
Pussylimus.
That's hilarious. That's a good one just for Jesus. The GOP is the Grand Old Pussylimus.
Something that's passed on to the consumer.
That's hilarious.
That is what has happened.
Oh yeah, that's
and
a
when you
good
have
one.
that coupled with the other things I've mentioned, affordability becomes a difficult issue to negotiate. It is easy if you want to capitulate and call that negotiation, but capitulation is not negotiation. Capitulation means, in the president's world, he has won, and he talks about winning. He has won and you have lost. For him, it is an all win or lose game, and he always has to win. The president is the source of the upheaval that we're seeing in this country. 2 people killed, American citizens, unarmed, killed
What's up, Barney?
under the color of law by the constabulary.
What's up, Barney?
Members of
Hi, Barney.
our
What's up, Barney? Good boy, Barney.
force killed 2 people. We saw it.
What's up, Barney? Good boy. Hi, Barney. Hey. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Good, good. Yeah, they I think they've met quite a few times now that they feel comfortable with each other. What's up, Barney? Good boy.
Barney just doesn't give off the mean vibe, you know? I think other dogs can like read his vibe right away.
Yeah.
And so even when I had people say, oh, my dog is mean or whatever, and Barney goes up to him and they start wagging their tail right away.
Yeah, Barney's a good boy.
I had a husky similar to your dog. Very similar.
Okay.
She was 3/8 Red Wolf. And I couldn't let her off the leash. She was unaware.
Oh, yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust them.
Huskies, they're just,
Sit or miss.
they go, you know.
What's up, Barney?
But Barney will not run away.
Yeah, Barney's a good boy.
Always laying down. Oh, God.
Come on, Carlo. Go right on, sir.
Come on, let's go home and get some.
Yeah, it's about the chow time, huh? Hey, nice talking to you. Hope to see you soon.
We've had terrible evidence presented to us.
All right, I'm gonna rewind this. Al Green.
Other things
We had
are
a-
happening while the president
We had a visitor, Barney.
by and through his family.
All right, it's prime time, sunset.
We fight among our
I'm gonna rewind it a little bit. All right, so we got what's up, everybody? What's up, Coco? Oh yeah, I always keep my dog on a leash no matter what. I mean, he'll return to me, but I don't know. I just don't want to risk it. I've had him off leash many times, but I could see it easily going wrong, so I don't take any chances. There's some big fields though that I take him to. That you know, it's all fenced in, so I'll let him loose over there. But yeah, what up, everybody? What's up, Christian? If you say it 3 times in front of a mirror, you summon some kind of demonic presence. That's funny. Pussylimus. Is that how you say it again? Let me go back. Pussylimus. That's hilarious. That's the word of the day right there, guys. Pussylimus. Every day we'll try to have a word of the day expand our vocabulary. So shout out to Al Green for teaching us the new word for the GOP party, the Grand Ole Pusillanimous. Yeah, if you say it 3 times in front of him, you're probably like Donald Trump's some kind of like orange goblin will appear. All right, here we go. Let's check out the rest of this this Al Green.
It's an all win or lose game, and he always has to win. The president is the source of the upheaval that we're seeing in this country. 2 people killed, American citizens, unarmed, killed under the color of law by the constabulary.
The constabulary.
Members of our police.
What's the constabulary? That's another word.
Killed 2 people. We saw it with our own eyes. We saw what happened to Miss Good as she was in a vehicle. We saw how she had her life taken from her. We saw what happened to Alex when his life was taken from him, shot 9 or 10 times, depending on who's counting, while he was unarmed, while he was on the ground, while he was subdued to the extent that he was not a threat to anybody. Yet, the President of the United States distracts us with other things, including buying Canada or buying Greenland and taking Canada, making it the 51st state. He goes on to something else. And now we're no longer mourning the lives of those 2 people that were lost tragically at the hands of the constabulary under the color of law. These kinds of things are distractions that allow him to get away with other things that allow his family and himself to make huge sums of money, profits. It allows them, while we are being distracted, to drive the market down, and he will then signal to people over his truth. Well, I don't even like to call it truth. Over his means
what's
of
up, Kelly?
transmitting messages.
Thanks for chiming
He
in from
uses that
Canada.
to tell people it's time to buy.
Hope you're doing well.
And his people buy. The market goes
We're listening
up,
to Al Green's
and they make
speech today
billions.
in
This is
response
what
to
is
getting
happening.
kicked out of the
I
State of the
know.
Union.
I'm on financial services,
Watching
and
the-
we've had the
the
empirical
sunset.
evidence presented to us.
Over here in Los Angeles,
All
California.
of these things, other things are happening while the president is making billions by and through his family. Billions of dollars. And we fight among ourselves such that we cannot coordinate and unify and acquire the unity necessary to deal with this reckless, ruthless president. We have to find a way to put a stop
Carlo.
on his behavior.
What's up, buddy?
His behavior
You hungry?
is totally
I'll get you some food
unacceptable.
right now.
And I am here to tell you that what I did last night, I would do again. I would do again,
Say goodbye to the
Bye.
sun. We shall see you
Coming
tomorrow.
and taking my seat and saying to people what I said, because what I said was necessary. It was not performative. It was not to get attention other than to call attention to what the president is doing. Not to get attention, but call attention to what the president is doing. And I still say that all of these other things that we find ourselves saddled with, they can be solved. But you have to have a president who's willing to behave with some degree of presidential dignity, according respect to the people of this country, which he seems to have great difficulty doing. He seems to, for whatever reason, want to believe that his moral standards are the standards that everyone concurs with. He has as much as said that the only thing that can get in his way would be his own moral standards. How bold? How can a person have the gall to say such a thing?
It's kind of like a lake
Do you
slash
not
reservoir.
want to hesitate and have the good sense to say to yourself, maybe this is not an appropriate thing to say, but I think he believes this. And because he believes it, he imposes it on us, whether we like it or not. Well, Democrats don't like it. and Democrats want to do something about it, but Republicans are in the majority. So if there's a problem with these great issues of our time, don't lay them at the feet of Democrats. Democrats are doing as best as they can with what they have to work with, the resources that are available to them. And these resources are not unlimited. We just don't have the same opportunity to bring legislation to the floor that Republicans have. We don't have the opportunity to to deny things to get to the floor that Republicans can deny. We are in a weakened position because they have 218 votes.
Yeah, me
more
too.
in
Just
the
for
House,
genius.
and they have more than 51 votes in the Senate.
It's nice.
So they're in the majority. But when you're in the majority, don't blame President Biden for what you're doing. President Biden is no longer a president of the United States. He should not be blamed for what is happening currently within the United States. This is Donald Trump's watch. And we ought to blame Donald Trump and the Republicans who side with him and prevent us from resolving the great issues of our time because they have the power. We have but one power that we can use without the consent of the other side. That one power is impeachment. One power. The power to impeach. And we are in a countdown. We're in a countdown because whether the president likes it or not, whether I like it or not, the people of the country want to see him impeached. And whether he likes it or not, or whether I like it or not, or anybody else, he is going to be impeached before he leaves office again. And he should be, for what he has done to the country in terms of its devolution into authoritarianism. He should be impeached. And Mr. President, you will be impeached for your dastardly deeds done and for the way you have demeaned the presidency, the way you have harmed society with your behavior. You should be impeached. And I say to you, I would, without question, reservation, or hesitation, given the opportunity, bring the articles of impeachment to have him at least impeached. I would hope that the Senate would act and remove him.
Yeah, this is Los Angeles.
But even if the Senate chooses not to act, we should proceed with our countdown to impeachment and impeach him. Because it's that impeachment.
Yeah, that's true, Kelly. That's true.
Will make the difference in the lives of the people of this country when it is the signal is sent that we do not agree with his behavior. People are waiting for us to let them know that we don't agree, and this is the best way to signal to them we don't agree with articles of impeachment, where we can make our case, explain it to the public, and then take a vote on it and show the public that a majority of the people in the House of Representatives differ. Well, someone would say, well then, why bring impeachment until you have a majority? Because we quite often build up to a majority by presenting legislation on the floor.
It's definitely a concrete jungle, but LA's got a lot of good hiking and trails and parks.
This is healthcare. It took us almost a century to get the kind of healthcare that we have.
I guess so in Los Angeles, equivalent to like
will have healthcare in this
to New
country.
York Central Park for us would be
but we kept bringing it back.
would probably be Griffith
We were
Park.
able to get a president.
Griffith
House
Park
and
is
a
like
Senate
our
that could
Central
agree
Park.
on something and get it done. That's the way it is with impeachment.
Griffith Park's
Somebody
ginormous.
has to lay the foundation for it. And when you lay the foundation for it, you are putting the country in a position to move forward with it. I am assuring you that, Mr. President, should you continue with what you're doing, articles will be filed whether they are agreed upon by a majority or not. We will file the articles of impeachment and we will have votes on them. This is what I believe the Constitution not only allows but requires. This is what I think that the Constitution requires. So I want you to take these last words to heart.
Oh, there's a lot of green spaces
I
in
still
LA.
rise, unbought, unbossed, a liberated Democrat, speaking truth to
Members are reminded to refrain from engaging in personalities towards the president.
We got Kenneth Hahn Park, Griffith Park, Elysian Park. And that's just like in like, like surrounding like, downtown Los Angeles kind of. But Los Angeles County in general is like ginormous. Running, the mountains, we got all kinds of hiking trails. We've got, if you want to take a little like an hour or two drive, you'll be in like Big Bear, which is real nice. We got all the beaches. But yeah, guys, we're gonna go get some chow. Carlo, you hungry? Carlo, what's up, buddy? You hungry? Ready to get some chow? You hungry? All right, let's go get some food. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the store and get some coffee creamer and probably some T-bone steaks. We're gonna get some T-bone steaks and some veggies. We're gonna fire up the barbecue, and I'll be back in like 2 or 3 hours doing a live stream of the Donald Trump's nomination for the new Surgeon General. Check that out and some other related stuff. All right, for sure, everyone. Thanks for tapping in. You guys all have a good rest of your Wednesday. Yeah, a lot of mountains over here in Southern California, like San Gabriel Valley Mountains, Santa Monica Mountains, Sierra Nevadas, out yonder. But hey, later, later, Kelly. Later, Aloha Kitty. Later, Sizzle. Later, Christian. All right, you guys all have a good rest of your day. Catch you guys later. Oh, nice. Some geography. That's what's up.